Okay, you guys, so I have a bunch of Halloween stuff to show you. Halloween squares, Halloween, what have you, Halloween fun. Oh, look, wait a minute, watch. The cat goes out. Now it comes back in focus. I don't know why my camera does the things it does. It just does. Oh, and can you hear the locusts? Wait a minute. I did have a locust that was sitting around here somewhere, but I didn't know where it went. I was going to show you how big they are in Kansas, but you probably don't want to see that. Morning, good morning, good morning. I am here to watch my granddaughters today while my daughter is at school. I've got my yarn bag, of course, and I'm ready to have an awesome day. And I hope you have an awesome day too.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, you grow hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo.
Okay, so you guys may or may not know I was working on this Elements blanket, Hobie Elements blanket, and I have not gotten finished with it because I have been stuck on this godforsaken border. I have ripped it out. I have made it, crocheted it, probably ripped it out 10 times. I'm totally frogging it. It was about this big with stripes and it just looked dumb. So I am frogging it again, but I'm making something else. I gotta show you guys what I'm making. So remember how I've been on the granny squares? These are the in progress balls of yarn. I'm gonna give you a brief rundown. That's not quite finished yet. I've got a few more things I need to do to it. Here's a finished one. This is with the Hobie Friends Superfine Merino yarn. And there's this one. It's a little pumpkin. I need to put little eyes and a mouth on it. You know, so it looks like a jack-o'-lantern. And here's another flower that I have made out of my Granny Square book. This is just a regular Granny Square. I just did a one color Granny Square. This is the flower Granny Square, a flower Granny Square, another star, and here's some that are kind of partially finished that I'm still working on. So what do you think? Those are not as bright as my Halloween squares. But let me show you the Halloween squares I am working on. Okay, so I'm coming out here to show you guys. They're coming out a little bit brighter, more true to color out here. Isn't that amazing? And yes, I will be putting the link to this pattern in the description. I love the rainbow colors. And there's a little pumpkin star. I'm sorry, a pumpkin square. Like I said, I'll be putting a face on it. See, lighting does make a difference, doesn't it? These look so much better outside than they looked inside. And look how small these are. There's my hand. So these are small. In just a second, I will show you the Halloween squares that I made with a 4-weight yarn compared to these. Oh, look at that. And here's a partial one. I haven't finished all of that yet. And these are just partials. That one kind of looks like an eyeball, a bloodshot eyeball. And here's that. And I've got a bunch more of this yarn to make squares. I don't know what I'm going to make with them yet, but it's going to be something awesome. Now, let's look into the You're Creeping Me Out bag. That is my official Halloween project bag, and this is what I've got inside there. Okay, let's look. I showed you guys all these last week, so I'm not going to go through all those again. Unless you want to see them. There's that one. I told myself I wasn't going to be so Halloween-y yet because, well, you know, it's still, what, 2 months away from Halloween. But I can't help myself. And look, that's how big they are compared to the 2-weight yarns. So these are a 4-weight yarn. These are a 2-weight yarn. Exact the same amount of stitches. Look at the difference in the size. Size matters, am I right? Size does matter. Okay. I want to show you the one I made this morning. Oops, look at that! Don't you love that? So I'm going to be putting the link to this pattern. It is not something of my creation. But see, look at those. This is with the Hobie Merino. And this is with my 4-weight Halloween yarns. If you'd like to see what yarns I got for that, I will be putting a link in my bio. And I love that. I'm thinking I need to make a shirt out of that. Ooh, or a Halloween sweater out of those. Now I have started making, I've made a bunch of these. These are the little stars that go in the middle, because I'm pretty much liking the color placement of that yarn. What do you think? Are you in love with it as much as I am? Okay, what else is in here? Keys. Oh, darn. I have Brandy's scissors. Look at this. They're all chewed on because the dogs chewed on them. And the reason I have Brandy's scissors is because I was over at her house this morning and I forgot to put them back. Okay, now I have a couple other things to show you. Ooh, look at this one too. Oops. I made this star square, or this sun square, out of color. Hold on, I'm gonna go get the yarn. Okay, so I used Color Theory yarn for that. Color Theory yarn is so awesome. It is, whoops. It is by Lion Brand. It is a 4-weight, and it's a premium acrylic yarn. It doesn't say premium acrylic, but it feels like it. There are 246 yards, and it's just really nice. These are kind of all messed up right now because I've been using them. But I will show you a picture of these in all the colors. I'll put one on the screen. There. Okay. Let's see. And this is what, let me show you this again. That is what the sun looks like. These are kind of sticking out. They're kind of a little puffy. They're coming for me. Not really. Okay, I do want to show you something. My friend Connie, who lives actually not too far away from me here in Kansas. I've never gotten a chance to meet her, but I hope to someday. Sent me some happy mail. And oh my gosh, look at this. This is amazing. This is a leather furls hooks case, and she sent it to me because they're too heavy for her hands, and she wanted to gift them to somebody who she knew would love them. And she's watched my videos, and of course anybody who knows me knows I love furls crochet hooks, and she sent me this, oops, it's a whole set of stainless steel furls hooks. This one's missing right here because I'm using it to work on my Halloween squares. Yes, it's a 5.5, that's what's missing, but oops, you see this, look at that. These are gorgeous. She sent me, let's see, this is a 9mm. These are stainless steel. They are like perfect. And a 4, so she sent me a 4.5mm, a 5.5mm, I believe a 6mm. Let me see. Yep, 6mm, 6.5mm, and a 7mm. Oh my gosh, we are talking hook porn. Look at that. Aren't those gorgeous? You know what? Oh, and also this little case here, these are leather. These smell so good. They smell just like leather because they are leather. This is a 10mm hook, and these are just, hear the clink. These are a little heavier. I would say they're right as heavy as the Odysseys, maybe not quite as heavy, but these are majestic. I need to take some pictures, some pretty pictures of my furls crochet hooks that I can post on Instagram because that's where I post all my pretty pictures. And if you are not a, if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, I will put the link in the description. I am Yarn Geek on Instagram too. And she also sent me this hook, this set of streamlines. Now, if you guys remember this from a few months ago, these coffee hooks were being discontinued. And occasionally, furls will have a sale on hooks where, like, if they're discontinuing a line, they will sell buy 2, get 3 free. So you get 5 for the price of 2, or it's like buy 1, get another 1 for $1. I haven't been doing a great job lately of putting those notifications up on YouTube and Instagram, but going into fall, you guys can bet I am going to be right on it. So if you'd like to go check out what Furls has right now, I have the link down in my description. But the main thing I wanted to show you was just the awesomeness of this happy mail, these hooks, and to say a big thank you to Connie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love these. And they also sell these bags. Oops. This is kind of stuffed right now, so it's not, oops. This is kind of stuffed right now, so it's not closing exactly perfectly, but it holds all these hooks. That gives you an idea of how big it is. It has like 6 hooks, or not 6, like 10, 12 hooks in here. One more thing I want to tell you before we leave, Joann's is starting to put its Halloween stuff out. Now, the thing I want to show you is not in here. August 10th through 12th, 50% off any one regular priced item. August 3rd through 16th, 40% off any one regular priced items. I'm sure they have the coupons on the app. Nothing huge in the catalog. Okay, so see, that's not bad. That yarn right there, see the yarn right behind his head? I have not seen that yarn before. Isn't that cute? That little fluffy thing. Of course, there's no yarn here, so I'm not really that interested in it because we're all about the yarn. Oh, look at that. Look at those party people. August 3rd through 16th, so they're still good now. This Bernat ombre yarn right there is on sale for 20% off. And that's Bernat like blanket ombre. The Big Twist Pound Plus is $8.99 each. And those Big Twist, what are those? Big Twist Living and Gently are $3.99 a piece. 20% off all loop yarn. Big Twist Plush and Value Pound Plus yarn, $7.99 each. Okay, there is a new Juicy Couture yarn at Joann's, and oh my gosh, it looks so cool, but I haven't seen it yet. They don't have it here in Lawrence at my Joann. They say they have it in stock in Overland Park, but I haven't gone there yet to see. But I will put a picture up here for you guys because I know you're going to want to see it. It comes in sparkle and non-sparkle, and it just looks so soft. And then they also have Eddie Bauer yarns. What? I guess they have some for the girls and some for the guys. And there's a couple other new yarns, but I don't remember what they were. So I had to tell you guys about that because that's pretty awesome. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go back inside and start crocheting some more because crocheting is so much fun. It's so much fun. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you later, alligators. Love you. Bye. You guys, don't forget, you could get your very own Roll the Cheese shirt. If you want one of these shirts, you can get one too. I'll have to put a link to that video to show you guys. If you have no frame of reference what I'm talking about,